There is a brand new worry after flooding surrounding a nuclear plant. Here's the map tonight. Nearly 24 states now, all dealing with rising waters. And in one state in particular, the nuclear plant they're now watching. A flood wall has collapsed outside the Fort Calhoun Nuclear Plant near Omaha, Nebraska. Here's what we know tonight. The power station is now surrounded by flood waters and that there has been a power failure there today. Authorities maintain there is no immediate danger, but they are watching it. And so is ABC's David Curley on the flooding picture again tonight.
Early this morning, a berm at the Fort Calhoun plant collapsed, allowing floodwaters to reach containment buildings and transformers, forcing the shutdown of electrical power. Tonight, backup generators are cooling the nuclear material. The plant has not operated since April, and officials say there is no danger. Federal inspectors are on the scene, but the government is so concerned, the head of the Nuclear Regulatory Commission is headed to the plant. There was no protecting thousands of houses in Minot, North Dakota, as the river hit its peak today, flooding more than 4,000 homes, including Leslie Dahl's.
But when you actually see your house and you know it's not just your basement, it's your whole house. I'm sorry.
It is an eerie feeling starting to come in between these houses.
You know, it's almost apocalyptic.
We travel by boat into the flooded neighborhoods with National Guard General Bill Seekins. The good news here, the river peaked 2 feet lower than expected, but it's nearly 13 feet above flood stage, and it's going to stay near that level for days.
Could be 2 to 4 to 6 weeks or more before the water actually goes back into its banks.
And before these people get to come see their houses.
Before they get to come and see their houses.
One of those homeowners is now living in this shopping center parking lot. Randy Nelson and his wife just bought this camper knowing their house is flooded and powerless to do anything but wait.
For probably a week at this level.
So what's the hardest thing now? Just being patient?
Patient, waiting, see what's going to happen, where you're going to live afterwards.
Randy Nelson thinks that the water at his house is actually even higher than it is here. So where did all this water come from? Some heavy rains and snowmelt in Canada, and it's all moving down. They couldn't hold it back. It's got to come through the system, David.
Incredible to see those rooftops there behind you. David, I wanted to get back to that nuclear plant near Omaha you reported on. The head of the NRC headed there tomorrow, and you were telling me earlier they're concerned about where all the water's coming from, too.
Yeah, and it's the same problem as a helicopter, a Black Hawk National Guard helicopter flies overhead. It's the same problem. It's going to take weeks for all this water to flush through the system, to move through the system. So that's what they're concerned about, these nuclear power plants. There could be more to come, David.
All right, David Curley leading us off again tonight. David, thank you.